Hello, hello, my crafty friends. Welcome back to the Blushing Mint. This is Dion, and I am in here in my craft space, continuing to do some work here on my last autumn journal of 2023. And so I just thought I would bring you guys along because I haven't done a lot of videos lately because I have not been home in a couple weeks or more. And so I have one lone day, basically just around 30 something hours is what I've got at home here, I think. And I'm spending some of it with you guys because I've missed you guys and I need craft therapy. So, anywho, I'm bringing you friends along. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out in my space with me. I don't know what I'm going to get accomplished here, but I'm bringing you along for the ride. So, this journal is just an autumn themed journal here. I am going to be using this faux leather cover. They're just so gorgeous, you guys. If you have not done my technique for faux leather, oh, please go do it. It's made out of manila file folders, manila envelopes, clasp envelopes, and shoe polish. And I am here to tell you, they are extraordinary. They make absolutely fabulous covers. And I do have a video out there on it. So if you have not gone and done it and watched it and tried it, oh, please do, because these covers are just, they're the closest thing to faux leather you're going to get other than high dollar faux leather. So anyhow, I'm going to use this as my cover, and I got to thinking maybe I needed to get my signature sewn into my cover, but I don't really know what I'm going to do on my cover yet. So, gosh, I just don't know. I have this one that I just finished up that's on a black faux leather cover, and I left the pocket open so it can be used as an actual pocket for this cover, and I love that. And I did the window envelope style on the front, which I love, but I'm like, geez, do I want to copy the same style of thing? So that led me to the box of journals that I have finished to kind of look at styles and ideas. This is another style of faux leather cover, and this just has like a triple pocket on it. And this has a policy envelope, pocket and pocket on another style of faux leather. So here's me just going through some of the things that I already have, trying to come up with oh, this one's gorgeous. I don't know why this journal hasn't sold. Oh, this journal is spectacular. I wonder if I even have it listed. Do I even have it listed? I might have to go look, because this journal is spectacular. And this cover, ooh, I do love this cover. It's just lace, and I do kind of like the style of that cover. I'm going to leave that there. This one I know is listed. I love this one too. This is just like a library style pocket with some cards And that's a faux leather. Man, I've been doing a lot of faux leather. That or all my fabric covers are sold. Then I have 2 Christmas ones. These are sewn, just fabric. Those are cool. This one, is this one listed? Man, I don't know if my journals are all listed. I might have to go look. I love the cover on this. This was a doily. This turned out real pretty. And I know this one is not listed yet. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this journal. Oh my gosh, I know it's not listed yet because I'm not finished with it yet, but it's got a removable folio in it. Oh, this one is a absolute stunner, but I still have work to do on that one. So, okay, I like this style, and I liked this style of cover. So maybe I'll leave those for inspiration. And then I need to find out if all of my journals are actually listed. Holy cow. I might be slacking, friends. I could be slacking in the listing department here. It happens. I get sidetracked by things. Yeah, so this is my finished file, or almost finished. But yes, I like these. So maybe I'm going to leave these out for some inspiration. I had to turn my heat on, you guys. I haven't had the heat on in my shed, in my craft space here at all. And whew, I came out and I did the first video, and then I remembered I didn't do laundry. So then I had to run in and throw the laundry in, and I came back out and I'm like, man, it is not warming up in here. It's actually, I think, getting colder. So I had to turn the heat on. Okay, I love both of these covers. So with that in mind, I feel like I need, what am I going to do for the, what am I going to do, friends? Sorry, that was probably really annoying. I just get caught up in my moments, and I just don't know. Oh, I could, let's see, let me find, and my Edith Holden smaller book. Got a little idea. Let's see what I have in the way of fall. If there's something that I could use here as my focal. I love this image, but I don't think it is a true it's pretty. But I don't know if it's as true a representation of the full scope of the colors in the journal to be the right thing. Now this is pretty. Now this pulls, oh, yeah, do you see? Yeah, the difference. It pulls the red, it pulls the purple. I'm liking that. Okay, I'm liking that image. So what I'm going to do, this is what was called a facsimile of the Edith Holden book. And so it's all glued together. It's not the best quality of book, and I can't get like full 2-page spreads out of it. So it works perfect for this idea. So then let me stop for a second here. This, guys, again, this is process videos, where I literally I just bring you guys along while my brain tries to process exactly what it is that I'm doing, because I don't know, but maybe this might be the first time that I ever share my process of a cover with you guys, because I've just got the video going and I don't know what's going to happen. I might not end up posting this. I don't know. I don't know, friends. Don't hold me to anything because it's too scary for me. Okay, so I'm just cutting this down to the bare bones basics of the image. And then I know what I have to work with. Okay. So and then I could do a very light fussy cut. So let me do that. Not fancy, not tight, just a loose interpretation here. Fussy cutting is not my favorite thing to do by any stretch of the imagination. Those of you who have the patience to do fussy cutting, you are truly my heroes, because I do not have the patience for all of the fussiness that comes with fussy cutting. Bless your hearts for doing it. I will do it if I absolutely have to, but it is certainly not my forte. But I can go around. Things. Oh, okay. See, that's just so much better. All right, let me get rid of that stuff. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh, does that speak autumn or what? Oh, I love that. Man, isn't it amazing what a little haircut can do to something? Just saying. Okay, so now I need to, I'm going to ink around the edges here. I know you're going to say, don't do it, but I'm going to. Lightly ink around these edges, being careful not to over ink into the image much. I don't want it to be grungy. I just want it to be defined. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so then I need to find some lace or fabric. Goodness sakes alive, that's gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to pause you for a second because I'm going to go look for a lace or a doily or something that I can put on the back of this. I might have to dye it. I might have to do a few things to it. So I'm going to go gather some supplies since this is going to turn into the cover video, and I'll be back. So don't go anywhere, friends. Please don't leave me. Hang on. Okay. So I found a piece of background paper that I like, and I could create a pocket with this, and I like how it kind of all ties together here, like a journal plaque up here. And in the interim, it was bothering me that I didn't know why these journals hadn't sold, and it's because I don't even have them listed. So yeah, so I have to go get those listed at some point. Probably won't be before I return from vacation, but anywho, that was exciting because I was like, man, they're so pretty. Why? I guess probably because I haven't done anything with them. That's why. Okay, so anyway, that was beside the point, but that's how my brain works. I have to go through the process. And then I found this gorgeous holographic kind of ribbon, and I loved it. And I don't know if you can see the holographic style of it, but it's beautiful. And let's see. I have this lace, which I love, and I think it is so gorgeous with this. And even if I did a pocket, I think I would have this lace underneath of it beautifully. I'm loving that. I feel like I need some texture. I'm wondering, I love this little lace that I have on here, but I don't know if I have any more of it. Oh my goodness. There's a random cat. That's my daughter's house, and we've got a lot of company at her house, and I just don't want her cat to be missing. Sorry, I have to check the camera. Never mind, it's the neighbor. He's kind of a pain. Okay. Okay. But I love this lace too. This could be above my pocket. This could be the below. Could I use the holographic ribbon? Let me cut, guys, this is my process. Sorry. Let me cut a chunk here. I'm going to pull the wire because this is wired ribbon. So I'm just going to pull that wire out of here because I do not want that wire in my project. And what that does is that allows me to also manipulate this a little bit more if I want to. I can almost like create a bit of a ruffle with it. Over here. Sorry, this is just me, friends. This is how I work through. this would be up here, and I could have that. This could almost be like a flower down here. Then I have some lace come from underneath. This is why I don't do cover videos, guys, because my process is messy. My process is really, really messy, but I know I have committed to showing you the messes and all, so this is big. But if I ruffled this, notched this, had the lace underneath here, ran this lace up here, this lace underneath, and then I could tuck a tag into here if I wanted, or I could just do like a tab like I did here on this one, have just the tabs behind and my charms hanging off of that, and I do love that. So that might be what I do, and just have my tab over here with my charms, my journal plaque up here. I'm loving this, friends. Okay, I'm loving this. So because I have a lot of pieces to implement in this, I'm going to pause my video and I'm going to figure out how to do them, and then I'm going to come back and I'll show you what I've done, and then I'll keep going. So please don't go anywhere because it might take me a minute. You guys are only going to think it's a minute. It might take me hours, but anywho, I'm going to try. All right, friends, I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, friends, I almost forgot to come back to you guys. It's been so long. I'm telling you, I could never do, I don't know if I could ever do a full video on just a cover. It takes me so long to get through my thinking process. It's terrible. So anywho, here's the things that have happened. So I inked around the edges of everything. I glued this onto my paper mat. I sewed around the edges. My sewing is sometimes atrocious. I don't know why around my corners, because sewing around my corners is like, it's a skill I've yet to figure out how to process. I kind of ruffled. I did just a simple ruffle with my sewing machine through the middle of my ribbon. And this is going to kind of round my corner in a flower-ish type fashion. Then I'll, you know, notch those corners there. I'm still trying to decide if I actually want to make this a pocket or if I'm just going to put it all the way down. I'm still struggling with that. Okay, then I'm just catching you up to speed on what I actually did. Then I threaded my, I chose my closure, so I am going to have a little closure here with this seam binding here, and I might have got a little, I didn't want to be extra zealous. I thought I had, but it's okay. There'll be excess, and it's all right. So I threaded that through, and then I glued it, and then I sewed all the way around my envelope, or my envelope, but my cover. Now, what I wanted to show you guys, and I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but where you can see, especially on the inside, where my needle comes through, there are light spots that kind of show the cover of the envelope. So I wanted to show you my little fix for that. I just grab my my vintage photo, or you could use walnut stain, whatever your brown ink is, that kind of matches, and you literally just ink over those edges. It does use a bit of ink, but it cleans up those edges for you, and you'll never know that this was an envelope after you go through this process, because it just literally picks them up and takes it completely away. If you can see here to here what that looks like. So yeah, so this is just how I get that. I clean up that edge a little bit and knock over the journal in the process, which is fine. Okay. There we go. And then I did sew the edges here. So this is just going to be a tuck pocket here. And then of course my library pocket always goes there in the front. So yeah, so that just takes the any color away from where we sewed through, and nobody would be the wiser but us that it's an envelope. So now, then I did hand dye a couple of these embroidery leaves that if I want to, I can add down in with this ruffle. Gotta cut these off. These are bothering me. Okay. So, do I want a pocket? Do I not want a pocket? That really is the question that I have to ask myself at this point. And I believe I'm going to go with the no pocket option, because then I'll put my journal plaque up here. And so I'm going to go with the no pocket option. So that means that I can go ahead and I can glue this, or do I want, yeah, I'm going to glue it on. So if you're going to sew something directly to your cover, you have to do that before you do anything else with your journals. And so that's why I really have to stop and think about everything I want to do to these before I get going, because I am the person who would sew it shut and then regret every minute and not. So yeah. So anywho, okay. So here we go. I'm just going to go with it. And when I do sew onto, or when I do glue onto a faux leather cover, because I use the shoe polish, it gives it a bit of a waxy feel to it, a little bit. So I always use my Fabri-Tac glue. I find that it is just the best hold, and I definitely generously apply, and especially over any fabric areas, because we definitely want that to all get glued down. And then I like to run a towel over it just to kind of dull down any of the waxy residue or anything like that, so that I just have the best chance of a good adherence as I possibly can in the process. And then again, these covers have crinkles and wrinkles, and it takes a lot of pressure to get everything to lay down appropriately. So I do put a good burden of pressure on all of my corners. I get as good of adhesion as I possibly can from the inside, from the outside. I just do the absolute best I can to ensure that these are laying down, that the glue is everywhere it needs to be, and that things are laying down the way I want them to. Straighten all my corners, straighten all my edges, rubbing off any excess glue that I might have. And then what I will do is I'm gonna just add some clips here to particularly my corners. I just want everything to be good as stuck as they can be here. Just give everything a little bit of extra time, and then of course I'll end up adding a charm here, a book plate up here that says journal, my ribbon across the bottom, you know, I had a bunch of these pink clips and I have no idea what I did with them. They're like MIA in my stash here. Who knows? Oh, my daughter's calling, so I got to take that for a second. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I was talking to my daughter on the phone. She had got a late start for lunch, and so she was running home to get her luggage, and in the interim, I just was busy crafting like I usually do. So I prepped my signature to get sewn in, and then I poked my 3 holes with my awl. And so now what I'm doing is I am just going to sew my signature in, and I just use a standard 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And I did not poke through my envelope. So I just am going to freehand through which is stupid. Don't do that, okay? Don't do what I was thinking I was going to do. That doesn't make any sense. It's the dumbest idea, all right? I need to do this correctly. So I need to string. So yes, so I'm going to sew this through, and then I can keep plugging on in this journal. When I return, from my vacation. And I have a minute in between, well, basically my weekends, basically, because I'm going to be, I told my mom I would do the week shift in Billings, and my mom can possibly do the weekend shift. And we'll make it work. My nephew's going to be staying at my daughter's, at my daughter's in the interim, between my daughter's and his dad's. So we'll make it all work. My daughter has extra space in her house, thankfully, so she can help out. And she lives my sister and her son live, maybe a mile from my daughter's house, so she can still make sure he gets to and from school and all the things he needs to get to. So yeah. So anywho, but yep, she was running home to get her suitcase, and then when she gets off work, she can head straight to here. And then I'll feel like maybe not being such a procrastinator once she's here. That always happens. She makes me motivate and get my stuff done. All right, so I sewed up here into my signature, and now I'm just gonna tie a knot and another knot. And then, because I don't have anything to cover my strings, I just tie a little bow here in the center as tight as I can. Sometimes my little fingers don't want to work. And then I tie my two little loops together to make a double bow. Well, it really only makes one bow, but it makes it so that it won't come out. Like that. There we go. Very tight, and then I can do my charms down here. Get rid of all these clips. Let's take a look at what we got going on here, my friends. Let's take a look. All right. This goes in this drawer. These two fall down below. Get some viewing space here because I got quite a disaster going on. Okay, so this is our cover so far. Of course, I've got more to do with that, but I'm going to just do this for now. These are our ties, and then I've got a tuck spot here, and then I'll cover this up so then you wouldn't know that's an envelope. So a tuck spot here, page, pocket, here, this went here, here. I thought I might do this hidden paper clip here. Belly band. This is going to be this pocket there. Then a little pocket there. We're going to have this one here. Somehow this is going to go here. Yeah, it's coming together, my friends. Coming together. And then this is going to go here. So that goes there. This is going to go on here. I believe. I could be wrong. Or maybe it's going to go, maybe it'll go here. I think. Yeah, it'll go there. Then I'll have fabric ruffles here. Yeah. Okay, and then this one here is going to go here. All right, so it is coming together, friends. It truly is coming together. It's quite a bit of a process. I need to get a little Ziploc bag. Let me do that. I always keep gallon and quart-size Ziploc bags in my space because, like for this cover, anything that I think I'm possibly going to use for it, I shove in a Ziploc bag, and I've been using this. So then, and then it just kind of keeps my stuff contained for me. But yes, so that, my friends, is where I'm at for now on this project. And I know that this was probably clearly random because I don't even know what I done, said, or otherwise, because I feel like it's been forever. So yeah, so anyway, there was some of my process for my cover, sewing this in, and basically, you know, just me crafting, and you guys going, what the heck is she doing? Yep, that's how it works here. So anyway, friends, I'm going to let you go. I got to go change around the laundry. Maybe I should do something that I'm supposed to be doing, rather than crafting mindlessly and just rambling. So anywho, friends, thanks for being here. Thanks for everything you do to keep me company and to keep my channel growing. I appreciate you guys so very much. And I can't wait to visit with you guys in the next video. All right, my friends, please be well. We'll chat again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.